Anna, aka She Who's Anna on Twitter, and this is the first episode of the We'll Always Have Berlin vlog. I would like to start out by saying I am not being paid to do this. This is something that I decided to do just for funsies in my free time. Nor is this endorsed by anyone at Epix or the cast and crew of Berlin Station. However, the Berlin Station Twitter account highly condoned the idea when I mentioned it on Twitter earlier this year. So, first order of business, I want to wish a belated happy birthday to Leland Orser. His birthday was this past week, and many happy returns. So, what do we know about season 3 thus far? To be honest, not too fucking much. We know that they are filming in Hungary this year, specifically Budapest, and that the action is going to take us back to the day of the Berlin Wall falling, November 9th, 1989. Side note, I was all of 2 years old at the time. They have confirmed one little bit of casting. Ismael Cruz Cordova is joining the cast officially. And while we are on the subject of casting, 2 fairly interesting tidbits. The first is that, according to Crew United, and shout out to Moose Turds for finding this information on the Crew United page, they are having James Cromwell, allegedly, on the show this year. Now, a lot of people my age know James Cromwell as the farmer from Babe, but some people ever so slightly older may know him from Star Trek First Contact. He played Zephyr Cochrane, and if you've seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom this year, he was in that as well. Excellent in that movie. So, if this is true, and James Cromwell does put in an appearance, he would be the 4th Star Trek alumni to be on the show. The other 3 being Ashley Judd, Michelle Forbes, and Leland Orser himself. So that is going to be pretty interesting. I'm not entirely certain of whether his character would be a villain or a good guy. I have, to be honest, never seen him play a villain, so I'm kind of got my fingers crossed for villain on this one. I think it would be interesting to see. The other thing is, a lot of people were wondering, given the ending of season 2, would we see Hector back? And all the reports that we're getting are mixed. Initially, when Deadline reported that Ismael Cruz Cordova was going to be joining the cast, they mentioned recipients in the cast list. And we're, oh, okay, all well and good. Yay, Hector's back. And then, when the Hollywood Reporter reported that Paramount had made a deal with Channel 4 in the UK to finally bring Berlin Station to the UK, he wasn't listed on the cast list. Okay, not entirely concerning. A lot of people on Twitter were retweeting bits and bobs here and there that said that Race Aphens was doing a lot of theater this year, including one that I believe Moose Turds said was running for the next couple of months. So, not entirely concerning. Well then, when Channel 4 reported that they picked up Berlin Station, they listed him on the cast list again. Okay, yay? It's a little bit confusing now. Then, the cast list on the Crew United page that Moose Turds listed him again. So now it's less will he show up? It's more what capacity will he show up in? Because clearly 3 different sources are reporting that he's going to be there, and additionally, according to Moose Turds, who is a very valuable source of information and who has given me permission to use their information, so thank you, has said that somebody spoke to Rhys Ifans himself at a festival of some kind recently, and he had said that he was going to be going to Budapest to shoot scenes for season 3. So whether or not we get as much Hector as we did last season is, remains to be seen. But I would sincerely hope that we at least get a little bit more resolution, because if anybody deserves to get their ass kicked, or, in some case, their neck snapped by Hector DeJean, it's that fuck knuckle Fisher. One of the other things that the the Twitter folk found, and this is something that Julia found, was Kiki Palmer is at it again on Snapchat. And this time she was sending snaps from the set, one of which showed a gentleman that appeared to have a sling of some sort on his shoulder. I couldn't really tell from the video. But the other clip was of her and Leland Orser kind of just palling around on set. So hopefully there's a little bit more interaction this year between April and Robert, because I really, really want to see them react to each other a little bit more. It was more April paired with Valerie last season to try to get her footing. At the moment, that's all I have. I hope to have some more information next week. I am kind of running short on time because I am currently filming where people are sleeping literally down the hall, and I don't want to wake them up. So, if you have any questions, comments, complaints, the email address for this vlog is in the description. It's down there in the YouTube description. And you can follow the vlog on Twitter at WAH Berlin. And hopefully I will see you next week.